Yeah, I can give a recap.
Cool.
Been a while since I actually talked about all this. So, something's going on in the Pale City. It's under attack. We gotta get Carter there as fast as possible, so we decided to use the Fey Gate and Laza to help hold it open. We went to the ice under so that we could get him as close as possible to the Pale City. Once we got there, we were supposed to guard the gate and get Carter out. He made a sneaking run towards, hopefully, the exit, and we were confronted by not combat, actually a sentient undead, who apparently has worked with the stranger. It's Tyr.
Hold on. Okay, they can hear you. Okay, good. Fuck.
Oh.
Go ahead. Continue.
Oh, no.
Wait, they couldn't hear? Do I restart?
They can. Go.
Okay, good. Was brought to you by Tyr. So, we went down with him, started looking around in the room filled with magic stuff. Swigg spotted one experiment in particular that looked cool, and he started telling us and geeking out about all the details. About how he's trying to shatter eyes and find colors and all that stuff. And how apparently everything he needs is basically me. Sorcerers carry the blood of Tyr. He needs Traveler Soul. He needs a powerful sorcerer. Yeah, I'm what he wants. I'm considering actually doing it. I don't know what madness has come over me to make me think that, but we need the colors in the world. We need some wisdom. That brings us to here, where we were discussing everything.
I had you. That'd be the only thing I ever need.
Is that Luke?
Yeah.
With Mr. Marlowe.
No, that was Adam Lambert.
That was Adam Lambert. Okay.
Hey, Adam Lambert is part of our group.
You guys remember when Marlowe insisted he doesn't sing?
He's actually pretty good at it. Adam Lambert is that bug.
I'm changing my character. I'm gonna use this plus 10 performance. I'm gonna just start saying, Mr. Tyr's servant, would you like to hear a song? Maybe that change your mind about this
dance battle, you and me. What?
Real talk. I would love to see if Marlowe was just like one day was just like, it seems that words have failed us. Laza, drop that sick beat. And he just starts breakdancing on people, dude.
Cut the beat.
Mr. Brass Baron, might a song change your mind?
You just get barrel laugh setting a tone in the background. Just beep, beep, boop.
Napoleon Dynamite dance right in front of him.
Yep.
Barrel laughs can only do 64-bit songs like Pokemon, you know?
It's all in
I don't know, I think it would sound like a good wooden drum.
Anyway.
Crown will be the drummer.
Alright, we gotta do something there. I'll just keep singing Adam Lambert.
Yes, I don't like
this. Release me from the silence.
Alright.
He's everything Knarh's looking for. Knarh is everything he's looking for, but...
Yeah. Well, Marlowe, what are your insights on everything that's been going on?
Well, you've all made good points. And this is outside of the jurisdiction of the edicts, so to speak. And a part of me doesn't have much to say about that. And nor contribute, I don't think. However, there are a few things that I know of, giving some context I have from Calcatesh. Despite that, this person seems a bit lost in his own work. How much that should be interrupted with context or revelation, I don't know. How much of this is useful to us, to our mission of establishing a secure gateway, and how much of this is something that you're personally interested in, I don't know. Specific insights, if you're looking for that. Something that came to mind was Project Iris. We're already familiar with the project of that name from the College of Sagas. Telry had been doing research. I believe you were as well. That is the name of the project of the null zones in the Pale City and in the Demon Wastes, where there is no exposure. Perhaps there's some relation. Perhaps there isn't. Perhaps it's just coincidence. Either way, even if there is, I don't know how that would help us. You do seem interested in this man's work. Are you? What is your feeling on it?
If I'm everything that is needed for a completing experiment type deal, maybe we wouldn't need to bring him any other subjects. And if we could bring wisdom or the red in here by shattering an eye, maybe that can help us see a path forward better.
Perhaps. There's also something to consider as well. You do not only harbor the red, but the blue as well. You don't remember the interaction with Cornelius in the library. And there's the fact that this place tends to turn things orange, despite their inherent color. So you're looking at a possibility of blue, orange, or red.
Even if it were orange, I've tempered it once, I can temper it again.
I won't try and sway you either way. You seem interested in this, but I would like to give some word of warning that this is an experiment. Experiments tend to try and find a result. There's no result guaranteed. So you would be risking yourself. Are you aware of this?
I am. I'm an orc, and I've got you guys with me.
And if something went terribly wrong, Mr. Swigg could, bring you back from the dead, right? That's a thing you can do, right, Swigg?
You read what the colors do. You know that's not how.
There are certain deaths you cannot come back from.
Father Mouse will sink into the barrel.
One thing to keep very much in mind is if you die to these powers, it will have far more effects than just yourself. Remember.
I know.
I do have some questions for him to sate my curiosity, but I don't think that should be a priority.
I mean, questions are kind of a priority while we're here. Let's be honest, last time we went back to talk to him, I was the one asking questions.
That's fair. I'd first like to ask him his name. I don't believe we got that. Perhaps proper introductions be made.
If we make proper introductions, we'd probably have to tell him who we are. And I don't know that I'm comfortable with that with this person.
He's already
I'll
got a
introduce
direct-
myself, I guess.
To be fair, he does have a direct access to our city, sitting in his city.
True.
I don't know how hidden we can stay from him.
You think he can open the gate like we can? Because that could
From
be
what
a problem if so.
Considering where
Most
we
likely.
are and what we're standing in, I agree with Marlowe.
Although I don't think he will. He seems pretty fixated on his experiment. He said that he could find traveler souls, but that would require him to travel a distance, and he wasn't willing to do that.
Honestly,
I think it's safe to assume he stayed here.
I want to ask if he can teach us to find other traveler souls. I mean, we already know them, but if it helps us locate more,
He
Could
didn't
be
seem
helpful.
to have a way of noticing what a traveler soul actually is, or he probably would have pointed at us.
he said he
He
can't
said he
detect.
was at some distance. He probably has there's probably some location on this continent that allows one to do so. It was his reluctance to travel that I used to fuel my assumption that he wouldn't simply go to our city and start socializing. But either way, I'd like to introduce myself, if anything, to get his name. Perhaps ask a few questions.
Then we should probably finalize Knarh's decision before we go. If you intend to do this.
Ask her questions. Start there. I'll talk to him about it. Being his experiment would save lives, then I'm game.
I will move Barrel for you, don't worry.
Come on, Daryl.
I cannot move Weeple back.
Not to follow me.
Wee
Just
through the
phasing through
walls.
walls. I had to walk all the way around.
I flew over the walls. They don't have ceilings.
I'm an undead, you know? We do that.
Kids these days.
Is Swigg here?
Sorry, I spaced out.
There he is.
Did we leave him in the room?
He fell asleep. I saw a bug crawl right into his ear.
Damn it!
He's 500 years old. He can walk himself.
My soul is flickering. This isn't good. I gotta fix this.
Flickering soul.
All right, as you approach, you will see this individual here is currently still setting up the... Did it stop for you guys?
No.
I can hear the electricity.
No, it's still going.
Zapping.
Okay, good.
Good.
Isn't that awesome? Look at that.
It's
is.
very
I bet-
cool.
I bet he's feeling great.
That's what I need.
He seems to be working on this individual. He will kind of slam the console, and it will jettison this one out. Soon. You've returned.
My lord, we have returned.
Pardon the interruption to your work.
Have you decided?
We had some conversation. Although I think it might be more productive if we make proper introductions. Seeing that you've respected our interest in your work and perhaps assistance. My name is Marlowe, the Bard. What is your name?
I am known as Xylo, apprentice to Lord Tyr.
I will
Marlowe will look around at the other people.
climb a little further out of the barrel and swing my hat off my head with a bow again. Pardon me for not having introduced myself earlier, Lady Amazon, at your service.
None enough.
Nah.
I am Venif Tyr.
I am a dwarf named Swigg, and a druid that likes alchemy.
Palm to face.
Many good meetings upon thee. Yes. Now. Many things to do.
Yes, Xylo, I had another question which popped up in our discussion. You seemed to imply that you were looking for someone very specific with a very specific set of traits. I'd like to consider, were we to be able to confirm and guarantee such a person for your experiment, would you be willing to waive the continued providing of people? If we got you exactly what you thought you needed.
Perhaps. There would be no need, as the experiment would have reached its fruition.
Oh, so you'd be done.
Well, with that part of it.
Interesting. Well, in that case, I will glance back at the group.
I had some questions about your progress. I am a bit confused about the nature of this experiment. In a few cases, is there a well-defined end point to this, or does this experiment lead to other experiments?
The path is quite clear. Once the iris is completed, all I must do is take it to my lord's chambers.
Your lord's chambers, are they here as well? In the,
Oh, yes.
In the Ice Center?
Oh,
I
no,
see.
not here. Not here.
Oh.
Far away, far away. In his main laboratory.
Hmm.
Have you kept in contact with your lord? Your patron?
Oh, somewhat. Not in some time, however. Many busies, my lord is. Many tasks yet unfulfilled. Many more yet to be fulfilled. More yet to be made. It is what it must be, yes?
Going back to my previous question, in some sense, you'd mentioned that Tyr had made a revelation midway through the experiment and decided to set his sight on something else. Would that not be what he was looking for? Do you have any confirmation? Perhaps this experiment in itself is futile. Do you know if he already found what he was looking for?
You will see that the creature doesn't like those words. And it will shake its head. No, 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 no. Work must be finished. Master has many things that he must finish. But this task is for Xylo to do so. Yes, yes, must be finished.
I understand. I admire that. You mentioned this was called Project Iris. Throughout our travels, we've stumbled across another project of the same name that involved the Church of Matheria. Are you familiar with this?
Yes, yes, yes. The simpletons. They breached some time ago into my lord's chambers. They thought that they could replicate what they found. I would have interfered normally, but Master was very clear that should any of those of the surface or the unlearned find their way, that they were to be properly observed. And observed they have been.
Oh.
I'm curious to hear what you found from these observations. It sounds fascinating.
Oh, observations are automatic, left to be set within his chambers. You could view them if you'd like.
We would be interested. But their Project Iris is just a facsimile of what you've been working on. It isn't
Oh,
really
indeed.
genuine.
Although they completely miss the point. They seek to reverse the process. So silly.
Seems
That'll be
the
a
way
bit.
the church tends to do most things.
Yeah.
Another question. When exactly, or at least how long ago, was it that Tyr left? If you can remember.
Oh, many cycles now. Hundreds, I believe.
100.
One can never be too sure down here. One is kept free of time's constraints.
I will be a bit direct with you. I'm a librarian. As much as I am interested in the fruits of your experiment and your work ethic, I am also interested in the preservation of knowledge. It is what we have built on the other side of the gate. Would further collaboration with you lead us to be able to record this knowledge, make copies, and safeguard it?
Oh, of course. You are welcome to the information. Once it's done, no one tastes the cake till it's out of the oven.
I think that's most of my questions answered.
Yes, I believe we
Okay,
have reached a bit of the wall.
I have got to say, every time you unmute Kraig, there is a storm of crows outside. And it is hilarious hearing the undead creature speak with crows cawing in the background.
Right? Wait, really?
Yeah, it was...
I don't hear them. I wish I heard them now.
That might be
Not
me.
anymore. It was,
Oh, is that... Okay, that might be Luke. Well, the timing has been splendid. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, that's me.
Car.
I'll tell him to stop. One sec.
Go speak with animals.
Yes, I believe we have reached a bit
Right,
of a
right.
conclusion. Do we still want to proceed?
Anyone else have any questions?
We seem finalized.
I
Takes a
push
deep
Knarh.
breath. Fine. Takes a deep breath. Looks back at Chrome. Yeah. Silo, was it?
Yes.
Yes.
Much talking, much work to be done.
Well, then time to get started then. I am what you seek. I am Nara, sorceress, one who carries with her, by your definition, blood of Tyr. I am Knarh, the traveler's soul, for I have seen and I know. I have seen the orange and the red, and I know of the blue. I am what you seek.
Xylo will make a pog face.
Decolon.
Oh, yes! Very good! Very good! To the table! To the table!
She looks at him, slight disgust. Have you got...
He does a little jig, kicks this corpse off.
Can you, looks at everything, confirm the greatest
Yes!
potential of success here?
Yes!
Ugh.
Yes. Yes.
I'm at insight the yes.
Yes!
Just...
Yes.
Alright. Fine. I have one request, then, as I
Yes?
will move towards the table. If you can aim for any color, aim for the red. So be it.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright, friends. Wish me luck.
Snap.
Marlowe ashes his cigarette on top of barrel. Sets his
I'm
coffee
going
down.
to clench in my one hand the amber locket before pocketing it again.
Yes.
Look at everyone else.
Yes. Alright. All these different wires and attachments will be made to you, Knarh. Wrapping around your arms, your legs, you are strapped down onto the table.
This is gonna hurt. Oh yeah, I got like 3 health potions in me pocket. if we need them.
Marlowe's readying Wall of Stone as an action.
Yes, 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 yes.
Keep an eye on her, Chrome.
Yes, 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 yes,
Born
yes.
of air and sea, I call the fire within me.
Oh, are you praying? Who do you pray to?
It's a saying I was taught to try and control my magics. You know, I used to pray to Matheria, then I learned she
Laughs right in your face. Gets up.
is a 7 or something like that. If anyone were to hear my prayer today, I'd hope for the 7 to look after me. 7 to guide me, 7 to watch over me.
It is time! It is time! Alright. The creature will get into the control panel.
Deep breaths.
Okay.
Steady yourself.
Arcana checks from everyone but Knarh.
Nice. I'm not great at those anyway.
I can. Trained ones, I imagine? Or?
Trained, yes.
Hey,
So-
Swigg.
Swigg.
Don't fail it. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Why does he have +0s if he's trained?
Because
Oh wait,
he's
no.
got
I got the
Arcana.
trick. I don't have the proficiency.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Peeks through barrel of
Nice.
Laugh's mouth.
Sorry.
Peeks
Hit her
through
with
the
a-
mouth.
You can do it.
Thanks, Swigg. Something tells me I might enter apotheosis. That's probably okay.
perhaps
I will.
Swig can help stabilize it.
I will show you a big crystal. I'm ready.
Big crystal.
That is if you don't evaporate. You know.
When you say
Oh, if something like that happens,
I don't think you're coming.
I've got a
back.
trick up my sleeve.
Okay. So, yeah. Here we go.
I'm turning up those two.
Okay.
All right. Terry, you rascal. Show me what you got.
Slowly, the machine will start to turn on. As it does, there will be a focal point of energy, starting right above Knarh. The energy flows from each of the different points towards a singular circle above Knarh. And bit by bit, the circle of energy will forge into points, and each one will form a different point of a 5-pointed star. Surge of energy as it strikes against Knarh's chest. It is now too late to go back. The energy grips at the traveler's soul within, piercing through the flesh, as bit by bit, more energy comes flowing upwards from the sorceress mark across Knarh's face and body. Slowly, this energy begins to etch another point upon the star, giving it 6 points. Then, further still, beyond their body, deeper pit of their spirit and soul. A vision, a facet, like a jewel of life, will be brought forward, placed within the center. The points spread outwards once more to 7 points. Silo begins to cheer, raising his hands in the air, and immediately begins to input different levers, buttons, toggles, and diodes. The entire complex around him begins to shudder with this energy. And so, the energy reaches an apex. And thus, Knarh will vanish.
Good.
Xylo will call out, "Yes, yes, good, good. She has energy!" Quickly, he will start to make adjustments. Soon,
She's coming back, right?
soon, it will be powered! It will be powered! He will start clicking more buttons and pulling more levers.
Where did she go?
The creature is now in a mad dance of pure joy. It pulls on levers, adjusts toggles, turns dials.
Rips weapons.
Grips, but does not move.
Settle down, please.
Mouse does not move.
Takes off helmet.
All right.
Mr. Swigg,
Barrel to me.
you can come closer to us, a couple feet.
Lord of Aaron.
All right. So here we go.
Blood and bone.
Here's what happens next. This next bit is for you, and you alone, Knarh. You cannot call upon your allies for aid, nor ask their advice.
So be it. Born of earth and air and sea, call the fire within me. Deep within my blood and bone, I know this magic, it's my own.
Let me know when you're loaded.
99. Man, this music almost makes me cry every time. I've got the map. Oh, and there's a lot more stuff on it.
All right. What you see before you is what Knarh sees within her mind's eye. Or rather, what she feels to be what her body once was. Knarh has been converted into energy. And so, while in this state, you can feel all of the presences of Tyr's labyrinths, his laboratories, his chambers, hidden and otherwise, dotting the continent to help him with his incredible, deadly, and forbidden experiments. You are in a position. You can choose to activate facilities, turning them on and off, adjusting them as you see fit, careening into them, but understand that you have a limited amount of energy to expend. And something that you should know, For each bit that you spend, more and more of you is lost. But if you expend nothing, it will fail, and you might lose everything. So, it is up to you. But make no mistake that if poor rolls happen, Knarh will be gone and will be irrecoverable. So, what you see before you, as you see implanted in the different parts of the map, there are different vaults. Anything with a capital T represents a contingent device or facility of tier. There are also 2 other notable points that can be interacted with. First, there is this object here. See my finger up here?
Up. Yeah.
See
Yes.
There's
That tiny little dot.
There's this.
Okay.
And there is something in the depths here.
Oh, it's a compass.
No, not the compass, but something.
Okay. Okay. So I can interact with all these little dots all over. Oh no. What is on already, if anything?
This is.
That?
Yes. Make me an Arcana check. You can roll even if you are not trained.
Oh boy. I don't really have Arcana, but here we go.
Never mind.
Fair enough. Am I within 10 feet of Twilight Mountains?
No.
Okay. So that's on. Everything else is considered off. Got it. Glancing around. Oh wait, the circles are the Fey gates. I remember that. Can I learn what the little dot is? Here in the corner?
Arcana check.
Alright.
That is an armory. A safeguard deterrent against the use of crime technology.
Oh. Ideas what that is. I have ideas what that is. Overwhelmed with options filtering. What's this one in the Demon Waste?
Which
Arcana?
one?
The T.
Yep. Arcana. The city of Zyracost.
Oh, that's where it is.
It contains several important constructs and facilities, most notably of which the main complex that keeps control over the being known as Agamemnon.
Hey. It's dangerous. We're in this vault, pretty much. Actually, this vault is off. I have a question because I'm being very careful here.
Yeah.
Does asking what things do take away from any of my energy?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything you do.
Anything I do. Gotcha. In that case, gotcha. 1, 2, 3. One more than this vault. The one in the ice under.
What do you want to do with that?
I want to know what it is.
Con check.
Okay.
Tails.
So be it. Ah. Okay.
To be clear, you don't have to know what it does or is in order to interact with it.
Oh, that's okay. Call that safety. Something tells me that that's what's probably causing Carter's issue and everything. Oh dear. The vault counts as off. Would I be able to power it? Turn it on or something to open?
Yes.
I would like to power that facility.
Very well. We'll activate the vault.
I don't know what I want to do as the other one. Thinking, not sure.
Take your time. There is no rush.
There's only concern of touching too many things. Knowledge is power, doing too much could be a problem. And there's something in that ocean that we don't know about. Hmm. Do, 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 do. Yeah, my last question is the Island of Mana. Is that separate from the vault and everything?
No,
No,
the vault is a part of it.
that's part of it. Okay. I'd like to know what's in the vault.
Arcana check.
I'll do it.
Fail.
Okay. Here, Mana. I can see everything, but just don't know what it all means. Turned on one vault, I see one thing that's on, many things that are off. I did that. No. Seeing all of this and learning is more than enough. This full picture. I don't need to know what they all do, just that they exist. I've interacted and tried to learn. That's good enough for me. Bring me back.
All right.
Wisdom will guide my path. We'll find a way.
All right. Here we go. So here it becomes. Alright, so this is what I need you to do. I need you to make me a d20 plus your character level. And roll that for me, please.
Oh boy. Good thing we leveled up recently, am I right? 1d20 plus 7 coming up.
Feel your body focusing to the point where it once was. Again.
Ah, the Ice Hunters. Right. Oh, do you need me to roll again?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
You can feel the ice, the flowing water above, bite of the icy wind. Again.
Deep within my blood and bone, my magic's mine and mine alone.
You fade out. Your prayers feel misshapen and false. Feel as if you have lost some energy. Again. Fade out even further. As if you can see all things. Feel the wind, the trees, the mountains. All of the stories of history flowing around you all at once. It's beautiful. You're more than you ever were. Something else entirely. Feel as if you have lost some energy. Again.
You know, I'm a bloody orc. I've seen so much, come so far. But I'm needed down there. Not 20.
Knarh focuses, though she feels only stone, only rock, and then metal, and then flesh. The rest of you will see energy start to fluctuate. Oh, it's happening! It's happening! It's happening! A beam of light will scour back down onto the table in an upright position as the powers around the table begin to sputter and fail. Will show Knarh returned.
Oh,
She has done it!
oh, thank goodness.
Yes! Very good! Oh, a day of celebration! Let me see, let me see! He will use his crazy long neck to look directly at Knarh's face.
Just opens my eyes and I'm looking at him with a slight scowl of.
Choose an eye.
Oh, I need to see my art real quick. Where's my Sorcerer's Mark located? It's on the left, right? It's on the left side of my
I
art.
think it's your right eye.
It's my right eye?
I think.
Right eye.
All right, your right eye is now shattered. It has happened! It has occurred! Oh, so many findings! I must take some blood.
You turn off that buzzing.
Science, 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 science.
Uh,
We'll go and put all those things over here, collect all these things here, and we'll slowly start to power down the strange device.
I look at my hand and I flex it slightly.
I'm having some loading issues, but I would have run up and tried doing a medicine check on her.
Oh, okay.
And as well, there's an asset that's not loading.
Yeah. I just now loaded to the map.
It
so.
took us a minute to
I
get
wonder if
in,
it's
but
this thing.
Uh,
it might be the electricity.
Probably.
All right, make a medicine check then.
I can't. I'm
Oh,
loaded.
right, I'll do it.
Medicine man?
He seems fine.
I grip
Okay.
my hands and look at myself.
You're in
It's like-
one piece.
Yeah, I can feel that much.
You were gone for several seconds at a time. Are you still you?
I will attempt to cast Time Stitch on myself.
You are?
Does the magic go through?
Yeah, your magic's there.
Okay. Still got magic. Tell me. I'm gonna have to talk to you, Marlowe. I can still see with a shattered eye, right?
Yeah, doesn't impair your vision.
Okay, good. Yeah, I can still see. That's nice.
Lila will do a happy little dance. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my, must. Oh, must gather things. You will see that the creature is moving rapidly around. That's starting to pack things into a satchel.
Yeah. So what are you up to, Xylo?
Creature does not answer. He's too busy gathering all its things.
Kind of look at Nanoff.
You need some assistance?
Is my eye any specific color or anything?
I guess I'll grab her chin and like look closely into her eye, make sure it's all right.
It's shattered, but
It's
it has no color in it. Or no spooky color.
Spooky colors.
cracked, but it's bizarre. But it seems functional. Like, close the other eye. How many fingers am I holding up?
Like 2.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
If you need to rest a bit, you can sit and barrel.
Nah,
Excellent, get out.
I can stand. I'm not locked into the table anymore, am I?
Nope.
All right, I can stand. I will get up, look and see the frantic guy who's talking to me right now. Are you?
All right, and as the man will move around, he will suddenly stop and will look up towards one of these screens. Oh. Oh no.
What's wrong?
What?
Vault is open. Time to leave.
What?
Wait. Why?
Time to leave.
All right, are you?
What vault?
All right, please explain.
There's
We will
no
continue
please, yeah.
following. Just explain.
I'll grab Swigg, Knarh, and I throw him on top.
We advise you see yourself gone. You know,
If there's
uh,
something to whack,
leave.
So,
Weep whack. Just go ahead and disappear.
where are we going, Mr.
Come on.
Zylo?
there you go.
I'd like to attempt a history mastery if that's possible during this commotion.
Where?
He's over
In
here.
the non-zappy room.
Okay. I'll hold that thought. Alright. This creature will get to about here, grab a few things there, hop down here. And then it will kind of move and look down. Oh!
Well-
Not good!
I'll put the barrel on breakfast.
Oi! What
Okay.
was in the vault?
You have my thanks. Therefore, as reward, you can keep everything in here.
Aha.
Thanks
What
for your
was
help.
in- Please just explain what was.
And he will run out this door and will close it behind him.
I get the impression that we should leave and leave quickly. Perhaps guard the gate room.
We should retreat back to the portal. At least I can attempt another scout to see if something's coming. I know there's supposed to be a lot of undead in a.
Okay, I
pallet.
need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I
Oh.
love those.
Everybody.
Okay.
Everybody.
No! Stop it!
Yeah.
Give me
Well,
a second. I have to
pretty good.
calculate how much I have. Plus 9.
Let's go barrel.
If I'm sitting down muttering to myself, do I fail?
Well, it knocks you on your back.
Okay.
Alright, so anyway, most of you are able to keep your feet, as some of you lose it. Basically, anybody rolled below a 15 falls over on the side as the entire area begins to shake. As it does so, there is a crack of stone as this caves in on itself. You will hear a deep and unsettling roar coming from deep below you.
That's not good.
And then, Marlowe, let's do your history thing. Roll me a history check. Right. Being will form in your mind. You will see that they are heavily robed and wear a tall, pointed hat. You will feel unsettled in this being's presence, but it awaits your questions.
Is Xylo's work necessary?
Yes.
Is there anything about this place that we shouldn't meddle with?
Yes.
Are you dead?
unclear.
Thanks.
As you finish your questions, the image doesn't dissipate. The figure gets closer. And it asks you a question. Are you necessary?
To whom? That'll be up to them.
The creature will then point slowly down. What do you do?
I will follow his point. Arms crossed, the stern expression. To see what he's gesturing towards.
You will see a quill laying on the ground.
I will pick it up.
And as you do so, the manifestation is gone.
Is there anything aside the quill? Some accompanying paper or ink, or is it just the quill?
You just see a quill. Although, it is quite ornate. Its tip is a substance you cannot recognize. Alright, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Moving very quickly back to the entrance.
That was an explosive thing. Where's Marlowe?
That's a good question. If he's gotten lost, that's on him.
I'm around the corner.
Ah, there you are. Oh, in the bug.
What is this commotion?
Something has rumbled underground. The Xylo, the man, he's gone.
He's gone.
He left.
He left.
Let's
He
leave
says we
then.
can have the place. As if we want it now.
Oh, we can always come back. For the
You
time
can't do
being, we
that.
don't know what we're dealing with.
Whatever this thing is, it's large enough to start breaking things by just shaking around the caves. We either deal with it, or this place is probably mostly lost to us. We might be able to get some help. There's a paladin somewhere in here.
You mean deal with it? You want to go fight whatever that thing is that shook every wall in this room?
I don't know what it is, but what I do know is that we have full access to Tyr's very own experiments, information, everything we've looking for, and it's going to break everything.
Is this everything we're looking for?
He said
Or are
something
we
about
on
a
the way out
vault.
here?
He said something about a vault being open.
There are tons of vaults, tons of experiments. It's fuzzy, but this is actually kind of my fault.
We can talk about it when we're out of here.
Hmm.
Unless you want to fight this thing, then I guess we'll stay back. But I advise against it.
We have to protect the gate. We have to make it so that Carter can come back with whoever
That's
he's
true.
bringing.
No matter what we do, we have to retreat back to the gate first. It's our main priority. We can't get out of here without it.
Place needs to be clear. We need safety. There are people. They're escaping the Pale City. We need... Someone's going to have to fight it eventually.
You seem like you know more about this place than you're letting on, Knarh. Is there a place to fight this thing that is a better location than this room?
Unlikely. I didn't actually get to have a
Perception
great look
checks.
at the place itself. Perception.
Is this trained or basic?
Basic.
Oh, nice.
Please save us.
Inspired Knarh. I get a 19.
That's sure.
Oh, fuck. No, you got 18.
There's an elevator right there.
Over here?
Right
What?
there. Right here.
Come on.
Hmm.
Right over here, guys. I spotted it. Come on. We
I'll
move
take
now.
you 3, so we don't. Only 2 needs to go on the elevator, and we just fly straight up.
What's some kind of pulley system?
Alright.
Will it
Or we
carry
all-
all of us?
Well,
Alright.
Chrome's gonna grab some people he can fly straight up. The rest of us will go on.
Didn't our friend
Alright,
look
with
down there and say no?
So we're going up, right?
Yes. I think.
No.
That goes down.
This elevator goes down.
But it would go down to what we need to fight, per se.
Most likely this would lead us down. Which way was the way we came from?
Up
That door.
this door.
Over here?
Yes, the one that's been caved in.
Ah. Well, suppose there's only one way through then.
Alright. Chrome, you guys stay up above us. Don't touch the elevator, the rope. Come down once we're down.
Mm-hmm.
Be right back, 2 seconds.
This is on me, I think. I could see locations and everything, and I probably turned on the vault here.
What? During
Uh,
your little launch?
Vanishing act thing? Yeah.
What?
Still fuzzy, like I said, but
I'm just glad you're back.
so am I.
I was very afraid that we were going to lose you there.
There's mostly other undead here. A paladin. I don't know if we're going to be able to get any assistance from the undead. I might be able to leverage some of them, but I think the paladin's probably our best bet. A celestial of some kind from earlier when I was tracking.
What
yeah,
if
you
that's
mentioned
the thing?
one single celestial somewhere deep down there. What if that's what I
What
accidentally...
if that's the
worked
thing
out?
that's rumbling the place? It could
If
very
it's
well be.
rampaging, we're gonna need to talk it down.
If there is a celestial rampaging around, then we have very large issues. Many of us are
Yes.
weak to its celestial radiance.
Yes,
Not-
but it's the only way through. So, good luck, I suppose.
Look, Marlowe, I'm gonna need you alive as well. I have, like, a map to make with you at some point.
And Swigg, we're probably gonna have to rely on you. And I don't know if this is another set of dwarven ruins, but it looks well carved enough.
This looks like a shitty mine pit. There isn't anything fancy about this.
They called it a mine. A mine!
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
Hey.
Come here, you.
Alrighty.
Off we go, then.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you guys take the Dark Souls elevator down.
Yeah.
Look, it's like we got
Loading screens, please.
Hey, is there parkour? Can I jump off the side to check if there's a ledge I can hook onto?
Yeah, and they go look for an item real quick.
Yeah.
And you pick it up, it's just poison resistance moss, and you're like, fuck, dude.
Oh, true, because I'm fucking immune.
It's always some
Can I
shit you
jump
don't.
off the side?
Can I just jump off the side, please?
Oh wow, +2 upgrades when I'm already at +8. So good. Woo.
Press X to dodge. No kidding. Like,
Press B to jump.
Or just some dumb message. Try Fortnite.
Oh, that one got me. Try Fortnite. Oh my god, it was... Whew.
Brilliant.
That literally made me giggle shit.
Oh shit, literally, dude.
Literally. You guys ready for some crazy shit?
Crazy.
Oh, this wasn't already?
No,
Oh,
can we
no.
skip? Is there a skip button somewhere?
Can I hold down space bar? All right,
Let me out.
if you want to, and then you're like in space. What happened?
Fucking glitch.
Base bar.
Oh, it's just like my favorite movie ever. Click.
Oh my gosh. I could only see it once, and it's seared into my mind.
Weird, I thought this would have color to it.
You know, Adam Sandler is a pretty good actor. He just, you know, he just can't escape his typecasting.
Mm-hmm.
If they just took Click more seriously, that could have been a pretty good like
It could have been.
existential.
Hell,
like,
you
name.
had oh god, not Willem Dafoe.
I got pretty existential about it. That movie was nuts.
Oh, what is it? The fucking, what's his name? You know, I had talk like this, and
Christopher Walken?
Christopher
Yeah.
Walken. There you go. Christopher
Walking
Walken
in a wonderful wonderland.
Christopher Walken was death, dude. He played an amazing death. No, maybe you're dead. Got him.
Can that be the Paladin? Can the Paladin be?
No.
You
We
know-
need more Christopher Walken
Who's this
NPCs,
paladin?
Arcadum. We must
You
have
know, maybe you should turn to the light or face the wrath of Etheria. Little bitch. Alright. Oh man. This shit just got.
How real? Like
The
50
one
real?
the one thing you choose to open is the one thing you didn't check.
Yeah.
Check all the buttons. Puts hand over eyes. Hits button.
I don't know. how much
Hiteth
I
upon thee.
I played it safe. I didn't know how
You
much
did
energy
good.
I had.
You
played
did
it
good and you
safe.
came back.
touched it. I was like, you're Jello when you're coming back. There's no fucking chance. Like, what does that one do? What does that one do?
I want to bet?
Like
Nat
one.
20.
I'm not gonna lie, I heard the fucking
You-
the anti-crime weapon armory, and I was just, oh,
Oh,
I know of where it is and what it is.
oh.
Nothing.
Not
so
turning
start
it on
dodge.
yet.
Let's pray that we are not cursed with the leaving the hole syndrome.
Well, they're still in a hole.
It's not our hole though.
God, are we about to go on a road trip again?
I think that
You
is
can,
one
you
of
can
the.
be in my hole.
Okay.
And it's ruined. The
I was
moment's gone.
trying not to take it
No,
that direction.
If you really think about it, Barrow of Laughs got the biggest hole.
That's your.
That's the
That's
You
Oh my
disgust
goodness.
me.
that's your. That's your guy.
Yeah.
Why
Is
you
that what
like
you've
that?
been doing to this
I guess.
barrel? I thought it smelled funny.
Oh my god.
Well, that's just because I smell funny, but that's a totally different issue.
Smells like Jenny.
Oh, that's right. You don't work. That's good. That's a good thing.
I don't work.
Yeah. You're undead. I'm sure things don't.
Your
I don't want to
your
know.
penis doesn't work.
That is a new insult. Holy.
You know that applies to you too.
No, it doesn't.
You were
I don't smell.
undead.
He can be a monkey whenever he wants to be. So
Sure, he can be a monkey.
That could be
Yep.
the best kind.
You said that with such
can-
enthusiasm.
he can be a monkey, and he can find a pretty monkey lady, and have the
That-
fun that you can't, Mr. Gruul. I'm sorry.
The fact that you suggested that without thinking that's weird as fuck is
No,
probably
it's very weird, but
Are you guys ready for
you've
some
thought about
fucking
this.
production value?
yes, we're ready for
Hey,
some.
wait, are you saying the lightning bolts aren't production?
No, that
I
shit
like to.
ass compared to what I got coming for you.
All right,
boy.
I
lay it on me.
My
I've seen
computer
the
is
world.
bracing.
Show me everything.
Oh yeah.
The potato braces for impact. Let's go.
I'm making that canon. That Twilight suggested that Swigg go fuck other monkeys as a monkey.
Yeah, it
With
is
a
canon.
smile.
It just happened.
I'm gonna make that cannon.
You certainly didn't spend all this time thinking about that just for the sake of Swigg.
What?
Look, I have a very
Why?
vivid imagination.
Right.
I never even thought of this.
Yeah, I'm
why,
sure you
why have you thought of it?
I didn't even think of it. Now playing the
What?
game.
Look, now that we know, Mr. Swigg, if you would like, you may peek into my journal and see my actually
Her affinity account.
yes.
That's
Mr.
not
Swigg has access. I will show it to him.
Yeah, I bet he does.
Yeah, I bet he's got a fur thing.
Listen, he can turn into animals. That's super cool.
Alright, let's not get weird. Let's get down
I
to
can
fucking
speak to
elevator.
animals.
Look,
Yeah, well,
you all know that I liked one person before, and
He's
he
like,
could turn into a rat.
Marlowe.
It was cool, okay?
Well, I was like, man, this elevator's taking forever, dude. Like,
Get me out of this
Nar's
elevator.
just standing
please.
there dealing with all the trauma. Everyone else is like, haha, monkey. haha.
Haha,
turns
Twilight
into
Mouse is a
gorilla.
furry. Go
Such a
figure.
big dick.
Oh wait, I can actually make money. I can turn into a horse.
You
Oh,
could.
no, you put this in his head. He thinks about it now.
You
I can
could.
sell my.
oh, he's got a
body.
taste for it
You
now.
could sell your body.
I'm gonna wall of stone around myself. Double check the 5e rules for how long it takes to suffocate.
Hey Marlowe, I got something quicker. Opens up a
Ouch.
trench coat, pulls out demon shit.
I won't allow that. Air barrier right now. Air bubble. You gotta breathe.
Air bubble right now. Okay, here we go. I think I'm ready. Oh no, I got one more thing I gotta do. Hold on. I want it to be perfect.
Plus, we all know the problem with asphyxiating you, Luke. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, what's that, Kraig? Hmm?
I got healing spirit. We can drag his ass across the floor multiple times. He'll come back.
Just drag his ass.
Yeah, he's fine.
I'm fine. I'm not fine, Mr. Swigg.
I can create water if you want to go in a more majestic way.
Oh, that looks so awesome. Sorry, I'm just like, fuck yeah, that looks great. Okay.
And we're all sitting here like,
All right. So as you start to come down to the bottom of the elevator, you will feel intense energy kind of blowing on your face like a strong and potent wind, just whipping through your hair and clothing. It kind of presses against you. The energy comes outwards from the northeast of the next room that you stand in. And now I'm going to load you guys in.
Whoa.
Cool.
Concerned.
That does look really cool.
All right.
Yeah, what type
Let me-
of trees are these?
Let me know when everybody's loaded.
I am in.
I'm in.
Is anybody
I am.
not loaded?
Seems good.
But
All right.
that one. This is very red.
Time for some hot stuff, baby, to see me. Looking for some.
This is the color you wanted, right, Knarh?
Yeah.
Almost there. Almost there. Come on. Please load. Please load. Please load for me. Please do not. Oh, good. Okay. Man, I'm like giddy to show you guys this. I'm sorry, I'm so fucking happy right now.
I'm stoked.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, like
Bad.
this
Also,
is
sitting here banging on my table, like, do it, do it, do it.
What demigod are we fighting
Forewarning,
today?
for like prep and stuff, I'm one jump scare away from summon elemental. I just snap my fingers.
okay.
So
Okay,
I
you
just
got
do
it.
that.
Yo, can I summon Haunting Hair again? Or is that like a one-time thing? I don't know.
Yo, can I summon?
Yep. Can I get some of that?
Hey, yo, can I get some of that?
Where Weepawhack? Where is Weepawhack?
Where is Weepawhack? That's what I
Where is
want to know.
Where did she get?
She under me?
Ran away without me.
Where did she go? Where the fuck did you go for 30 minutes?
Yeah, I think we said we were gonna talk about that later.
I guess it was more of a rhetorical question.
Hey, Marlowe.
Oh,
Wait,
to the ether.
How is it a rhetorical question if you literally ask her where she's been?
Ether. Is that the word you taught me? It means everything and nothing.
That's not a rhetorical question.
Ether's like the space, but the implied stuff in space. It's like if
wanna
places
say...
are like tapestries, it's like saying fabric.
Yes.
Well, where the fuck are we? Are we in the same? Is this the
We're
same?
down the elevator.
Speaking of ether, the same plane.
Well,
Did
it's
we-
still ice cold. We simply hopped off an elevator, but yeah, this place... I don't know what to tell you.
All right, so
This doesn't look natural.
it's finally loaded. Fuck, sorry, it took me so long. All right, there, it's all good. Whew, ugh. All right, zoom store. All right, neat perception checks. As soon as you land the elevators right here, it goes up. There seems to be several points,
Gotcha.
stone nodules that seem to have kind of like writing and instructions on them. And you can see that there are some plants and vegetation, but they are ghostly white. So everything that should be green is instead white, and their bark is a kind of like a paler black. And then, as you take a look around, you can see that there is in the air bits and pieces of mana, bubbling like froth from a white rapid. And down below, you can hear and feel energy coming off of what looks like blood, but seems somehow richer than that. You can also feel that there is a presence in this place. And with it, you will feel equal parts anger and sorrow.
Nara holds her hand out to a bubble passing by.
And you die.
Immediately. Yeah.
I think you should take lead in this scenario.
Alright.
Is anyone able to read the script around us? Perhaps.
I'll investigate the stones.
Okay.
Can I collect some of this vegetation?
Sure, make me a nature check there, Swigg.
I'm supposed to be good at these. I'm good.
As you collect the leaves, you realize they're made of ashes. But they're leaves. As if they are grown that way. Brittle and white. Easily falling apart at your touch. Yet somehow stable enough to form a leaf. Marlowe, as you approach the strange stone geodes, you can see that at one time, this entire place was enclosed by them. You get the feeling that the lift might not have worked had Knarh not done whatever she had done, but they have since retreated in towards the earth, into an off position. The cage is open, so to speak.
We good?
Yeah, this mechanism is associated with the entry to this place. It seems that you had, in fact, at least as you
Opened.
said, opened it.
Yeah. There were a lot of things I could see that I could open. I'm gonna look at these path down.
Okay, well, then stop right there. When you get to that point, the energy from the waves down here become overwhelming. And then a heavy silence. A flash of a shadow across the ground as the unnatural light is blocked as something lands on the other side. And you will see this.
Ooh.
Oh, good lord.
God. Ooh.
Mr. Gruul, what does a celestial look like again?
That
Does
looks
that
like a dragon.
Everybody go ahead and make me some perception, or no, nature checks. Basically any identifying check. Arcana works too.
Marshall? Question mark.
Would I be able to use that as history?
Sure.
perception still good or no?
Well, Marlowe, you can roll again with advantage.
Oh my gosh, hey, that's a nat
That's
20
not
for
funny.
me.
There.
It finally happened.
I will.
God damn.
It did. Like, I take a picture of that.
Yeah. Hey, what do you know?
Nice. We got like a 21, 2 24s. We got this. Easy.
Looks like a
It's like
dragon.
you're muttering to yourself.
Yeah,
We
very
can't
far
hear you.
away.
No, it's supposed to be a mutter. I'm like talking to my
By the way, there's a creature over there.
Oh. Ugh. Kill it. These trees are more important.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
All right. Is Marlowe my only foreigner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Marlowe, you know what this is. Or at least who this might be. There are a few creatures of legend that are known throughout the different continents. One of those creatures, amongst dragons, is a creature known as a phoenix. The phoenix, however, had long since gone extinct. The last ones, unfortunately, meeting an untimely end during the time of trials in Calcatesh, which is their home continent. And the last phoenix, on Gaia, gave of herself to the seven, that they might be able to face against the enemy of creation. What you see before you is an abomination that would stifle and shudder even the most stoic of people. Phoenixes, which are amongst the most noble and goodly creatures. This one, you recognize the plumage from the stories that you've heard as a young man in Calcatesh. on Gaia, the last returned. A being that was once beautiful, free, and a representation of a never-ending will and immortal attempt at life, now lies before you, a misshapen, grotesque abomination of what it once was. Now serving, it would seem, as an engine of life in this forgotten place, beneath a continent that is not even her home. The waves of sorrow and wrath wash over you in equal form. It would seem that in Tyr's machinations, he didn't see fit to restore her mind to her. There is only the maelstrom of emotions. But such a creature could, of course, provide much aid with its body, most notably its phoenix feathers, which, amongst other many different things it could provide, can restore the dead to life. The immortality of the phoenix providing one of the only sources in a creation of an absolute resurrection. Not to mention that it would seem that all around it there are different creations made from the phoenix's body, no doubt put there by Tyr himself. This vault of essence, it would seem, could be conquered by those that would be willing to put to rest on Gaia, the last phoenix. So out of character, it's completely up to all of you. You can turn right around and go back the way that you came, try to dig your way out. Or you can try to put this once noble creature out of its misery. It's completely up to you.
With all of our successful checks, or at least decent checks, would we have a good gauge on comparative strength?
Not really. I will tell you only this. This fight will always be difficult, no matter what level you're going to be at. But such a creature is an optional fight. So I have special rules for optional bosses. They always scale up. So it doesn't matter what level you fight them at. But they're always optional, so they don't actually block you from story completion content. This is pure power upgrade. Or if you want to do a very big side effect of good in the world. Up to you, though.
We don't need it for power.
Don't, but
We
it's
don't.
burdened.
Putting it out of its misery would be a kindness. But also not something that's up to us to decide.
There's no...
I'm not here to do kindness. If this is a threat to the gate, then I think it needs to be dealt with. And this isn't a dragon, Miss Knarh. This is
It's
a
not.
phoenix. Will be an extremely difficult fight.
Would we have to fight it?
I don't know.
I imagine if we went back up the elevator and sealed it off, this thing would be trapped down here. Occasionally we'd have earthquakes or something, right?
Well, considering Knarh says she opened this thing up by ascending and then coming back, I don't see how exactly we intend on sealing this place.
He looked at I don't know this computer.
He ran. Something tells me that if we leave this thing where it is, it's going to be a problem. And there's a lot to gain from killing it.
That's the thing to evaluate. We've effectively completed our mission in taking the other side of the gate. Xylo or whatever. Who knows or cares where he's gone off to? He even gave this place to us.
Mm-hmm.
He seemed to be afraid of this, though. What strikes me as odd is it's not chasing after us or him. Maybe the potential for what it could do if it's left alone.
Hmm.
The phoenixes are noble creatures. This is just a facsimile.
Does that matter?
For those prone to feeling guilty about killing things,
Hmm.
probably help ease your conscience in knowing that you would be doing a good by putting it down.
As a hunter, it feels right. Does anyone other than Twilight speak against?
I'm not against. I'm simply thinking it probably does need to be out of the way for us to properly and fully use this place.
Perhaps not. Although, it would be the conscientious thing to do. Probably the wise thing to do if we want to have full reign of the place without always having to look over our shoulders. But we did set out to... We have completed what we set out to do. Carter is left safely. The Xylo man is gone. We own this place. This, I think, is a call of conscience, and I will abstain from voting.
The thing. And it's just sitting there and watching us.
And kind of just shaking its head and pawing out with a voiceless screech. You ever seen a creature with rabies?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about then.
I will
From a-
simply vote as a hunter. I will simply say, this is my duty, and I see fit that we should do it.
Very well.
I almost wish I knew if there were a way to bring its mind back to it.
Like most of the other things in this place, I do believe that we would have to make it a lifetime's work of study to get to that point.
Hmm.
We are
Perhaps.
slim on time.
Well,
Let's get it.
leave it here or approach.
As a DM, I suggest that if you're going to fight this thing, you better check all your shit. Make sure you are at full strength. Leave nothing to chance. Consider that your only warning.
So, the major weakness I'm going to have is I don't have undead. So my level 7 bonus feature is just non-existent.
Yeah.
That's... anyone else got something that they think might be a problem for the fight?
Out of
I have
character
no AR
is
AC. Oh,
it's
fuck it.
Phoenix. So I assume fire, which is my specialty, isn't going to be that great.
Most of us also cannot fly.
I know a guy.
Well,
This might be something to leave for later. It needs done, but perhaps not now.
Do we know if we have a later? This thing isn't inanimate. It could attempt to leave, and with the vault open, I see no reason for it not to.
Doesn't seem like it wants to, but this is an unknown quantity. We also don't know if this needs to. It's just a prudent thing for us to do. We kill it, release it from its presumed hellish existence, and we don't have to look over our shoulders as we walk around this place. We have the, we have a chance to square off against it now, rather than be caught off guard. That's something to think of. But don't take my observations as suggestions. They're just observations.
I'm always one to prepare for a fight. I don't think most of us is ready for this fight.
We did buy a bunch more gear. More prepared than we were before.
Yes, but we could purchase slash create gear specifically for this.
And again, if we had the vault closed, I would agree.
There was the wall he looked at. Perhaps we can close it from there.
If he could close it, he probably would have.
Why didn't he?
That creature can break through mundane objects. I'm sure I could shape the stone to make a nice door blocking its entry, but it could just walk through it. Presumably.
It will be free at some point.
I assume that mechanism over there, the stone engravings, they seem to go far deeper than their exterior. What I assume is there was some kind of magical barrier keeping this place contained. Something that Xylo clearly couldn't replicate in a very short amount of time. The question at hand is, do we face this now?
I suppose we vote now or later. I'm for later.
I don't believe we have a later. Now, it's our mess.
I'm for later.
Any other voices?
No, Swigg.
No, it's a mythical creature. My oath, my waiver.
What do you mean by that?
The oath I've taken to protect and care for the green.
This thing is tortured, demented.
It is still a creature.
Perhaps healing or putting it out of its misery. Both options are a mercy.
I will choose to abstain.
In that case, it's 3-1.
So be it.
We leave it here. For now. If we decide we want to take care of it in the future, we can prepare appropriately.
Let's go, Knarh.
Okay. I will simply just kind of look at it and bow. Leave with everyone.
All right.
Can I take some bark off this tree right here?
Sure. You have elected to avoid this fight.
Yes.
Moment, I have to review some stuff.
Damn.
Check him, check here. Yeah. So fun. Sorry. Every fucking thing it does is just a like a flashback for me.
Now, were you about to 7 days this?
It's just really fucking cool. I don't really else how to say
so
it. Like,
bad.
it's really fucking sick. So
From standing from where I was, would I understood the glory challenge? Or is that when I have to be
I
in
mean, you can
combat?
martial check the creature if you want.
Yeah, no thanks.
Okay.
Last time I did that, something stood back at me.
That's
I
fair.
ain't doing that. I ain't doing that again.
Mm-mm. Ain't gonna
Hey,
catch
welcome to
me.
my world.
There's another color series I'm looking at. This time it's just red.
I'm just looking directly at its red.
I will close my eyes instead.
I choose to close my eyes.
You guys think I can tame it and ride that around instead?
Dude, breakfast would be sad.
Here's
I'm
what-
wondering
Really gonna
if I
do
can take its burdens.
Breakfast wouldn't be sad.
Okay, so couple of things. As you choose to leave, you will see the creature begins to scream once more, slamming against the walls, shaking the area. But your elevator does not give way, and it takes you up away from this place. However, as you leave, you are granted information. This information is given to you by the preternatural force of the creature's soul wishing to be released. Consider it on Gaia's way of begging you for such release, as it no longer wishes to be in this abominable form. With that, the Forlorn trait will come into play. And on Gaia's Forlorn trait gives you its ability list.
Ooh.
So at least now, you'll know what you're dealing with. Let's see here.
Hey, Swigg.
An unlocked ability list, or just of the list of like?
Just the list to give you an idea.
Okay. Cool.
Just keep in mind, if some of the logic is like, oh, let's go get geared and come back, the thing scales with us. So I don't think
Yeah,
we can gear up to it, if that makes sense.
Well,
yeah, but there's going into the Elite Four knowing that you have a team that actually gets type advantages.
it's like if you have really cool gear, it's cool. But if you have really cool gear that's specifically designed to fight the thing, then it's scaled to you, but not as hard.
That's fair. If you want to
That's how I see it. Yeah.
build into
Arm
it, I
has
guess.
heard the cry of a soul.
All right. So, on Gaia the Last Returned is a currently based CR11 creature. It has 2 initiatives. The first one is called False Life. In the False Life initiative, you have the following. In Gloria Veritas, Sesut Pluma, Sanguis Talon, Fracti Somninium, and hold on, this one's broken.
Latin goes hard.
Someone on the sheet right now, or should I start it up?
I'm the sheet. Do you want to put it on top or at the bottom?
We're usually at the bottom. We can move it later, if need be.
Yeah, I already did it. It's at the bottom then.
Sorry, this one broke on me for some reason. Okay. There we go. And it finally has, in that initiative, Verbum Penitentia. Penitentia. Oops. Next is its second initiative, Burning Blood, in which it has Sanguis Furor, Formesiculus Tyr, Anima Ignis, Columna Caoli, Vita Intes.
Hmm.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, hold on. I might have traits. I might be able to give you traits too. Let me double check.
Hey, 10 abilities, 2 initiatives. Oh boy.
Yes, I do get to reveal those to you, so that's really cool. They give you its combat traits. Oh my god, I forgot about these fucking traits. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
The Vanek? Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. On Gaia, the last returned has the following combat traits: Improved Cunning, Improved Combo, Quickened Tactician, Greater Recovery, Deadly, Primordial, Overwhelm, and Resurrection. So Improved Cunning means that this creature makes less pre-programmed mistakes and may use its ability with intuition, using mind. So I get to fight you instead of your characters. Improved Combo means that it has abilities that are greater than the sum of their parts, and they can stack up to 5 times in terms of their synergistic value. Quickened Tactician means that not only will you have Tactician, means if your turn is passed, that's it, you can't go back unless it's an illegal action, but your turns will be timed. That includes me. Next is Greater Recovery. Recovery being that this creature has a greater ability to recover its health than creatures of its medium. Greater Recovery means that this creature is a specialist in healing, which should be obvious because it's a phoenix. Let's see. It has the Deadly trait, which means it does more damage than the median of creatures of its type. It has Primordial, which means it can use abilities from previous arcs, because this creature has the Timeless type. So, I can use abilities I can use abilities from previous systems made into this one. It just means that they're abilities that don't really have a lot of limitations. Overwhelm means that the normal pacing of the fight, which normally starts slow, is not the case. This creature starts maxed out, full throttle, beating the shit out of you. What that also means is that I can immediately press an advantage that I have instead of giving you a recovery time. And it also means I don't warn you for fail states.
Okay.
Oh.
And then finally, resurrection. This creature can revive itself in defeat, which should be obvious because it's a phoenix.
God damn.
Yeah. Which means we'd have to find a way to keep that from happening. Otherwise, we're locked in.
To be clear, because most minions work on your turn, their turn counts as yours, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna make it a little difficult for me because I have to bonus action them.
But there you go.
Wow.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. The elevator takes you back.
Nara has heard a soul cry out. Oh no.
I also need a week of preparation before we fight this thing.
Okay.
If ever you decide to fight it, because it takes a lot of extra prep because it's the primordial creature,
Mhm.
and I'm open to use previous arc shit. And there's a bunch of other stuff I have to follow.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Honestly, with the time trait, I'm fucking down right now.
Yeah,
What?
the quick tactician.
That's a vote
No,
for yes.
the turns being timed, having like a
Oh.
limited amount of time per turn. I'm down to start throwing rocks in the next 2 seconds. That's out of character. In character, it's like a soul screams out. I'm like, join the fucking club.
Sends out a sending of just every piece of your soul that needs work.
Up to you. You guys fight at any time.
Well, we already voted. As far
Yeah,
as I'm concerned.
not yet.
All right then.
Is
I
it
have
still
a s-
causing distress in the rest of the city?
I mean, yeah. I'm still down here freaking out.
We should probably close the gate to visitors until we deal with this.
Yeah. This
Is
is
there
more
anything-
of a blocker.
Put up
There
a
are
caution tape around it or something.
there are going to be people coming from the Pale City through it. Refugees, right?
Not yet.
What?
We haven't
Possibly.
revealed the portal yet. We have to actually reveal the portals before people start coming to them. And considering we haven't secured them, I vote no on that.
Well, Carter is going to probably tell someone.
Then
That's
Carter,
the
Why would
whole
there be
point of him
refugees?
going.
then Carter can tell us when to call him back.
Sure.
But
I don't think Carter is amassing a legion of refugees to help him
Carter
find
is-
Matheria.
Yes, no,
Is-
he's Carter
grabbing
is a
knights.
good man. He will probably bring more than just his legion
Well,
to a place that is safe. If
Nothing-
the Pale City is on fire, if Telry is tearing the place apart, I feel like Carter would bring people with him.
well, we've got time. This is still the same day that Carter left. He still has to get back to the city, deal with whatever's going on there, and getting back. Hopefully, by that point, we can at least, I don't know, build up supplies.
That's wise.
Mm.
In the meantime, we should go to this repository of information that Xylo was enthusiastic about sharing with us. Take as much as we can, bring it back to the library. Get out of here.
Perhaps we can, I don't know, leave something behind so that in case they come to the portal, they'll be aware that they'll have to contact us first, and that to stay away from the city itself.
I'll check in with Carter in a few weeks' time. I'll cast a sending to him. He has a long journey.
We have time before we have to worry about him. Right. Do we want to attempt to salvage anything before we leave?
Yes,
Yes.
just like Marlowe
That
said.
library he was talking about. Let's not peruse too much here. We grab what we can, put it under
The
our arms, and
stranger's
take it back to the
office.
library.
Kind of too late for that. In that scramble of panic everyone was, I took a barrel.
Just one of the barrels that were sitting there?
Yeah,
I took a barrel.
He
But
had
it
his
was.
turn.
But it wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
I have ash on my head.
Yes.
Probably will flick more ash on his head and then walk away.
Okay.
All right. So are we just shoving books into backpacks and then moving on? Or supplies?
That's something that catches our eye.
All
That
right.
looks important.
Sounds like some nerd shit. Okay. Everyone make me investigation checks to find some good nerd shit. Marlowe, because you are a servant of Ezekine and you are a good little nerd boy, you get advantage.
Hey.
I have no.
You
hope for
fucking
this.
nerd. I'm sorry. Sorry, yeah.
Yep.
Can I-
Hey,
Oh, don't shade
roll again, Knarh.
Miss Knarh, you're totally
Hey.
searching with me.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally pleasure.
You're
Yeah, that's
Totally.
nice. I like that.
For sure there's a 19 somewhere around there.
Okay, so here's a little something, just so you guys know, that makes me very happy. This is obviously a laboratory of Tyr, which means you can discover tomes and books, which I have made from way before, and I can't wait.
Ooh.
Wow.
Let's see if you find any sick ones.
I get a book.
I
Nice.
I mean, you could hit the cool rocks and collect some
wow,
more
I
cool
got
rocks if you want.
socks.
Nice.
Don't worry, I was training my brain muscle for just such a day.
Brain muscle.
Yay.
Ho ho.
I was actually looking for something useful and not
Can I get
books.
some more?
Just beating my head against crossword puzzles until they find
I
me.
don't know, go find a shiny mechanism or something. Like a... You took a barrel. Are you not satisfied?
I was hoping for something more useful than a book. Marlowe takes sole offense. What? Kill.
There's another barrel? Would you like 2 barrels?
The thought is the content inside. I know what's inside a book. Words.
Is there anything inside the barrel?
Words.
I don't know. I cracked the barrel open.
There's wine in there.
Oh, great.
Marlowe drops the books and comes over.
Yeah,
See?
this is what we really want, yes?
Let's find a bug in here somewhere.
Damn, you said wine?
Phoenix
Yeah.
screams as it wants to
Let
be
me- let
released
me
from its
get-
soul prison.
Let me get some.
Man, this wine's not bad, dude.
So it's not
I start
bad.
pouring wine. Here. You want a cup? Oh, you might be too young. Here.
Okay, I just want everybody to come with me on a little adventure, right? So, an undead knight atop his undead winged battle hog is pouring wine into the open mouth of a fucking monkey, while a fucking somewhat depressed librarian just dropped books to come over there, while an ancient phoenix trapped in a necrotic body of torturous and abominable existence screams from underneath. That's what's happening right now.
Right.
And a halfling whips her
Oh.
sketchbook out to write some fanfic about it.
It's called decadence, all right?
It's
I just use a glass or two before I start reading. Confident.
it does not get more D&D than that.
I would also like to grab one of the used bodies and throw them into barrel.
Of course you would.
Look, all right, it's for medical.
I
purposes.
wink at
Those
everyone.
bodies were melting, by the way.
Hashtag
Yeah.
just Gruul things.
Look, all right. He was doing experiments on him. I'm just gonna check the results.
Bro, it's just grueling.
I'm grueling. I feel bad for that. I shouldn't have done that.
Like the bodies now,
Been
got them
dried.
distracted.
That was a mistake.
Simmer in it.
I think your whole life was a mistake.
Oh, well, goddamn.
Sorry if that was fucking mean. Marlowe will set the wine back down and go back to his books.
I think your whole life was a mistake. Whoa, dude. It's like, you know what? Yeah.
How old is that wine?
Top it off.
It's down wine. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing.
Damn, I forgot I can't. Wait, can I? Oh, no.
Can you what?
All right,
All right, let's make some rolls.
we did.
No, me. I'm doing rolls. Me. I'm the roller.
It's me.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Oh, I
Let's-
can't add things to barrels
Let's
inventory.
get rolling, 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 rolling.
I just added to his journal.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
When the DM says it's my turn to roll, I
Rolling.
Let me know when we find some ale instead.
think we found something.
I'm keeping an eye out for any tome that might suggest something that's related to the quill, but if not, I'm just
I'm
Keeping
of course
cursory
keeping
eye.
an eye out for color-related stuff.
Okay. All right, you grab plenty of books and tomes and other randomly assorted research and scrolls that you can grab in your mad dash out of here. As for non-book related stuff, there is this. You could start messing with this shit. Do I have any shit messers that want to come over here and mess with this shit?
Do we
Yeah.
want to move?
I
this?
mean, I'm in the area, so
I was on
They
that
they are
table.
singles ready to mingle in my area.
Shouldn't we keep this here where it's intact?
Who wants to go into the table?
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
I
how
was
long.
already on it. We're not putting other people on it.
Well, that's not your choice to make. People are free to make their own choices.
It's
Who wants to go
probably
on the table?
delicate machinery. If we leave the thing down there, I don't know what state it's going to be by the time we come back.
turn it off.
If you want to grab something, tell me now.
If there's anything that looks valuable, we can scavenge from it, but turn it off. The experiment was a success. The guy who spent his entire centuries building it just fucked off. We turn it off. We don't want someone like the Brass Baron coming in here and
Yeah.
meddling with
Fair.
this.
But we're in the ice flows. It would probably be the Betharians first.
That's fine, but it'll do more harm than good. They already tried to recreate this experiment and made a...
Did it wrong. Backwards.
You know, something occurs to me. Arcadum, how many big old pillars are there around the Pale City? Is it 4?
Yeah.
That's
Miles.
what I thought.
The Pale City has these big pillars around it.
I know.
Maybe a
Yes.
coincidence, but I think
Well-
this is a small scale of something.
Is a small scale of Project Iris working in its intended direction. The Pale City version is a large scale Project Iris working in the opposite direction.
Interesting.
So
What little we know about it, it makes a blank space. It stops exposure. So this would assumably do the reverse.
He said it was to do the reverse of the eye experiment. It's to keep everyone blind.
Well, it's working.
No mames.
In any case, yes, I think we should turn it off. If we're not taking it with us, at least that.
I don't think we
Um,
can take it with us.
Well, I kind of wanted to look at these pillars. Is the energy arcing out of something specific, like a crystal or device?
Oh, like probably some cool material you can make an implement out of, probably.
We should
You
probably
can turn it off, disassemble it if you wish. You can
Alright.
take the mulch that once was a person and eat him or whatever. I don't really give a shit.
You.
more about seeing exactly what this does to a body, but sure.
I mean, you do smell some nice brains in here.
Retrievable?
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Get in there, you gross monster.
All right. Can I medicine check to
You can get some.
a bunch of
Yeah,
brains?
go ahead and get some Slurpees, bro.
Hell yeah, you know what?
Hashtag jizz
You know
Gruul
what?
things.
You know what? We're going trained medicine. Look at this. I'm saving, not killing people for months here. Thank me.
I'm ashamed of your undeath. Ugh. You
There are 3
disgust me.
salvageable brains.
Hell yeah. Oh, I don't have a roll for it. Do I just gain 3 brains?
Yeah.
Okay.
You find 3 brains.
They're just in there? Ooh.
Well, they're the bodies he was using, so yeah.
Any of these bodies have pockets?
They're mostly nude, so
Oh,
technically
it.
yes, but not the one you want.
All
Is
right.
there an off switch?
Yeah, it's turned off.
Okay.
I can't turn it off. Like,
I can't turn it off.
it's off right now.
Turn this off, salvage what you will. I'm going to wall off this area.
Okay.
You guys should get out of there.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
I mean, it goes in a
This
big
way?
circle, so...
Yeah, he's gonna wall it off by the other side once he's done.
Okay. And you're gonna go ahead. Are you guys just going back around? Here, let me help you get there. So you
No,
I'm
in
walling
here.
this off too.
You
Just
is he
be not in here. This is a bad score. We take all this shit and then I seal the stone wall.
That's what you mean.
Yeah,
All right,
we're
so
south
make
of Phoenix.
Arcana checks to see if you can deconstruct some useful pieces and components.
Nice. I'm not good at Arcana.
Man, I feel like we could do something with these if only we knew how to take them apart.
Hey,
I'll
Swigg.
inspire it
fear.
at 19. Make it a 25.
I am here.
Hey, Swigg is not actually trained in Arcana.
No, I have.
Neither of them are.
Oh, neither am I. Well,
Yeah, it's trained. It's a trained...
I'm just gonna stare at it real close, like... Can I
Have the
rip
trick.
it out of the ground, maybe?
I mean, to be fair, he does have the trick and mastery, right, on Swigg?
I have this.
Yeah,
Trick.
but
No, trick, okay.
Yeah, no mastery.
What if I just, took
This
the
off.
entire pole? How heavy is the entire
Did you
pole?
turn the shit off?
Oh, yes, it's off. Everything
I can
is
assist you.
technically off.
Yeah, everything's off.
I can't actually turn it off, Luke.
I will mold earth underneath. Get it loose. I don't know how heavy that shit is, but you can pick it up.
Okay.
Sweet.
It
Oh,
weighs
gonna take-
80 pounds.
Go ahead and throw it in barrel. He can hold a bit. And as I get rid of the other bodies that were inside now, as I've kind of destroyed them for brains.
Oh wait, no. I found a glitch. I've glitched the system. I am proficient in Arcana.
What?
I just gained the proficiency though. It's sad.
Oh, because of...
Because of
Oh,
Miller.
Miller.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm fucking pissed. Like I waste my trick for like a proficiency. I'm sick to my stomach, but I have to do it.
So, wait, so that the check did go off then?
the check is...
Yeah, the check goes off. I can't believe I wasted my trick or mastery on like a goddamn proficiency. I'm angry. I'm pissed.
You're good, you're good.
Hold on, we're back.
at least we have
Don't worry
a
about it,
person.
Swig, I'll breed one of these.
At least we have
Oh, wait,
one
I know
who
what
is
that is.
proficient.
We have Arcana, guys. Fine. We have Arcana.
Hang on. I'm
I
carrying one of
inspired
these
you so
poles.
hard you gained proficiency.
Just
Oh god.
Just
Okay,
yeah.
so let's go ahead and redo all that.
Yeah.
Swig knows, oh, you just grab this thing, and it pops right off.
Oh, boom. So the secret technique is easy. Just like that. You just whoosh whoosh.
All right.
beat bop.
You receive
Takes pole, puts back in ground.
4 strange metal coils.
Ooh. I don't know what these do.
Range metal
I don't.
with a capital
I
S.
don't- I'm
Yes, you
clueless.
do.
I will,
Actually, you actually
Oh, I
do.
do? Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Hold
okay.
on. Let
I
me
was
tell
about to
you what
say.
they do. You don't know exactly what they were used for, although you presume lots of energy going through them. But these can be used as a base for rod or staff implements.
Oh. Very nice. Just you can use these to make a staff or a rod to help your casting.
Thing? Yeah.
I stick it in a greatsword.
Great.
It is a type of metal, so I guess.
No.
All right, I have dibs on one. How much weight can barrel carry?
What's his strength?
Now that you've properly removed them, they only weigh 10 pounds each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes the 80-pound
How heavy
pole,
is this
plugs
control
it back
panel?
into the ground. Oh, that's upside
The
down.
control panel is about 125 pounds.
Okay. I'm gonna summon an elemental.
Okay.
A stone elemental.
We have like a giant hog and a being who's literally made of a container.
Oh, yeah.
I could literally carry that with one arm.
Me too.
He shouts across the
He can lift.
But let him
room.
summon his thing. Damn, why you guys
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
don't fucking be that joy. Yeah.
Hold on. I have it.
That's
I have it.
awful.
I'm so jealous though. I wanted to fucking summon some Earth Element. This is great.
You still have summon Fae.
That's not the same.
It's not.
He has summoned my queen.
My queen.
You want summon my queen?
I didn't even get a monkey. Like I'm sad.
Look. We
You're
will
sad?
go. We will.
You got the hottest chick on Corvallis, and you're sad.
True. Look, we just gotta go talk to her. Remember, she wanted a gift
Whoa,
for
my
her services.
wife.
And we just
Well, I gave
gotta
a
make a gift for her.
gift to her niece.
Yeah, that's not her. Come on now.
Yeah.
She
Hold on.
knows. She knows we hired her niece, so she's not gonna take that as a gift for her.
I have a gift for her. It's fine.
I
We
totally
know.
forgot. Mouse is down there.
You're gonna give her one of those little chairs.
I'm
you
just
put on the
tapping my
side.
feet by the exit that I know that Marlowe's eventually going to open for us.
Yeah.
But no, we have to get to work on that one.
Listen to how presumptuous this is.
Pure
Hear that?
strength.
Over there just presuming shit.
They're all over there talking about bunny ladies and stuff and hating on my monkey Swigg fanfic. I'm just mad. I'm waiting.
That's just weird. And she's totally into me.
And she's totally
Oh.
into it.
I'm not turning into a rat for you. Get the fuck away.
Oh wait, I just
Turn it into a rat for you.
Any day now.
Yo, you
Any day
snitching?
now.
Oh no, Swig. You can turn it into a swarm of insects. Just run
Don't
around.
do that.
Marlowe
Don't do
will
that.
put
Don't,
out his cigarette on top of the barrel.
don't do
Walk
that.
back.
Okay.
I guess
So
I
you
should've
so you
stolen
cast
that.
Summon Elemental. I have something for you, Luke. I was ready.
It's a stone elephant.
Oh no!
God, please no.
Not Stone Laza.
Mr. Marlowe!
Laws are covered in stone.
I feel
Just
like
take Laza's art and grayscale it.
So are like elephant men on your trigger list now?
You know what? Yeah.
Let's go ahead.
It's not gonna be an elephant man.
It's
gonna be
going
an
in the
elephant.
book.
That's going in the book. Okay. And here we go. Put there. And what's the size that you summon of your current level? Is it small? Or medium? I think they're medium.
Ooh. I think they're medium. Let's see.
Okay.
I think that's average.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. All you hear is barrels being opened and boxes being spilled open.
It's an elemental spirit of a chosen type, so Earth. It doesn't specify
I can find it. I'll find
which
it.
kind.
I'll find it.
It says it uses the stat block of the elemental spirit or something.
Oh, that's a legit creature type.
Yeah,
Yeah.
elemental spirit is a creature type.
It is medium. Okay. Can't do the large one yet. That's okay. All right, you finish your spell, and you summon this.
Oh no, he's
Gee.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the she. Never mind. She's
A stone elemental will appear before Marlowe, and will give him thankful snaps, and await his groovy suggestion.
Marlowe will say in Terran, help lift here, please.
Darling, I can speak.
Oh,
Shoves. Picks it up.
thank you. I'm Marlowe, by the way. What's your name?
Stone lady.
Howdy. Do you mind helping us move this out of here?
No problem.
Marlowe's gonna stone shape off this wall. And here as well.
Yeah, we'll get
Everyone's
out.
out.
We'll get out. Yep.
Is your stuck my toes. Is it your first time in Corvallis?
Is that what this is? This looks like a mine shaft.
As
goddamn mine shaft. You're correct.
yeah. So destroyed laboratory.
I can't say I've ever been here before. This stonework is atrocious.
Yeah, I agree.
She will walk 90 degrees up the wall.
Violet Mouse's crossed arms, foot tapping. Rolls her eyes as she sees that Marlowe has crafted a woman.
She came from the Aether. So it's
Well,
not-
technically, I came from the elemental plane of Earth, but yes.
Oh, actually, are you guys able to stone shape the exit open properly?
I can burrow it.
For the hog to fit through?
Yes.
Mm,
Oh, what'd you say?
do you mind helping us to get out of here? There's a nicer place on the other side. It's a
She'll
city
put
called
down-
Noascadan.
She'll put down the fucking contraption. Move aside, honey.
Here, I got it. You'll throw it in barrel.
She'll start whipping her hair until it turns into a drill.
We got everything in here, Marlowe? We good?
Alright, that was very unique. Marlowe checks over the books, looks at the contraptions and things. So, I believe so.
Oh, I'm sorry. She goes.
Alright.
"Du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du."
Alright.
Rome's eyes
Yeah.
glaze over.
Where is he?
He starts aping.
Bennett!
Where'd he
He's
go?
up
Bennett!
there,
Oh,
kicking in barrels and breaking
he
things.
wanted to do something over here. That's right.
Where you at, Bennett?
I'm looting.
Oh, he's being a
Lose.
bandit right now.
Boop.
You just
These are
take.
barrels, right?
Yep, barrels of wine,
Oh.
Good thinking.
Boxes?
boxes of cigars.
Alright, hold up.
I'll take a box of cigars.
Boxes of wine.
What's in this
That's
big
I'm
the
doing one
worst
last.
wine.
Go.
That is a big old barrel of ale.
How heavy?
1,500 pounds.
Oh. Well, 15? That is breakfast
X
carry.
carry
weight.
capacity.
Breakfast?
Let's see. How much carry weight do I have left?
I don't know if that's splittable.
No, it's the rest of the stuff he's already got on.
Oh, you can't wear it. Never mind. It's only 1,200.
Oh,
I'll take a
Big-
barrel though.
Damn, I
Um,
guess I'll have to just be. I just have to be happy with this barrel of wine and a box of fucking cigars.
What's in this one?
Weird
As I walk by.
spellcasting stuff.
I assume we've looted the weird spellcasting stuff, yes?
Yes, and your quick investigation. What you doing in there?
We'll do one last cursory check for anything that has a reference to the quill or that seems related in some sense.
Okay, make me an investigation check then. Don't find anything.
Nah. I just wanted to grab a quick one of these crystals, if that's possible. Not really look at it, just throw it in the pack.
Okay, you grab a shiny rock.
Alright, putting shiny rock from lab in inventory.
How much does a barrel weigh of wine?
80 pounds.
I just load up breakfast with a bunch of wine.
A bunch of wine and scars.
Okay. Just strap a bunch of wine barrels on the breakfast's back.
Hey, we can sell them back in town or drink them. I don't know.
Dugga, 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 dugga.
It saddens me to see so much alcohol, yet unable to be drunk.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Even in monkey form, I am incapable because of
Really?
Rollstar.
Isn't that hilarious? He
Ah.
cannot drink to stave off the pain of his existence.
Roving Tower, surely there's a limit. You
Master
could-
Nenanoth. Master? Folks, did you hear my joke?
Yes, I was listening very
Master, did you like those brains?
the ones I've eaten so far.
The ones
Yeah.
you just got? Do you think
have-
they taste better if they're smarter?
Is that a thing?
I am asking you, Master, because you eat them.
Not sure, I guess. Yeah, no.
You
it's
would
not-
know about taste. After all, I am just a barrel of laughs.
Can you unsummon that
just-
thing?
I didn't summon it.
Ha! Okay.
He just stares at you, like, just
Right?
Oink!
I'm coming. Sorry, I was
Oink!
calculating how much wine I can carry on. You guys want to know how much?
How much, Mr.
I've
Crow?
got 7 barrels of wine.
My God.
A lot
I
of
like to
wine.
imagine these are the moments where he opens up the merchant kit, pulls out the abacus, and just starts doing like
That'll last Mr. Marlowe, maybe 10 breakfasts.
I do have a couple boxes of cigars.
Which one of you guys was it that tried to suggest, like, oh, we wouldn't steal anything? And then everybody kind of
our intention
That
was
was
not to come in and loot if we knew it
Oh,
was
yeah,
occupied.
that's what it is. We weren't going to come in here
Yes,
and loot. Everybody
That
looks
was our
over.
intention.
Everybody
That
looks
was exactly what we were planning to do.
Not if it was occupied. What?
literally abandoned. Oh, that's so funny, dude.
So,
If Luke had been there, Marlowe would have just done the thing where he glances at Nenanoth, or not Nenanoth, but Venetir or Chrome, and then just look back.
I think me being silent for 2 hours spoke a volume of words. I'm very glad.
Mr. Gruul, I am curious. When we came in here, you said there were loads and loads of undead. Are they still here, or did they leave with Mr. Xylos?
I will check again by the portal.
Good plan.
And so you return to the portal.
Good.
Usually, as we're digging holes and shit, can I cast Identify on this feather?
On the quill, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Sure.
forgot I had that spell.
Sure.
Alright, blow the slot. Let's see what this thing is.
Give me an Arcana check, even if you're not trained. Okay, so this is what you know. That is a quill that belongs to a fable. What fable, you do not know. But if you find it, you could perhaps make changes to it.
That sounds
Marlowe
like
about to vandalize? What?
That sounds like
Yeah,
heroin.
that's yeah.
Moving the store.
And destroy it.
Do you tell that to yourself?
Who is under me? What the hell?
I mean, if he finds it and then stores it, that's like mission accomplished, right?
No, it's up with the quill.
Oh yeah.
Does he let the group know?
I'll let you know that it is associated with a fable, but not what it can do.
Fable. That's glorious.
Doesn't
Yeah.
hit Chrome in any kind of way?
All right. And so the stone lady will walk you up to the portal, and we'll kind of have the contraption above her head. Am I putting it in here?
Oh, we're going through. Want to see Moaz come in?
Oh,
The Dwarven City.
I can't go through the portal. It'll disrupt my connection.
Perhaps another time then.
I could probably push it on the other side, though.
Yeah, that'll work.
Shove. Anything else you need from me?
No, thank you. If you ever want to come to Moaz, check out our libraries and rocks and stuff.
Well, I
Yeah,
do
more than
like
welcome to.
rocks. Well then,
There are a lot of them.
would you speak the word of release so I can go home? I gotta make some dinner.
All right.
You
Bada bing, bada boom.
God,
Uh.
that was funny.
What amazing powers.
what amazing powers you possess. Hey, bada bing, bada boom.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, God. He's so good. He's like, bada bing, bada boom. Oh, fuck, dude. Okay.
Mr. Gruul, is this place empty? Safe?
Alright, yeah, I'll do a quick check to see about the undead and the paladin. See if they're still there.
So, 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Hey, guess what?
Mhm.
You feel there's lots of fucking undead in here. There's still that paladin presence. And guess what else? There's now a primordial presence
Hmm.
that you recognize as the fucking Phoenix.
Yeah, I'll flinch away from that one. Not gonna concentrate on him.
No, you don't want to do some martial checks, you fucking coward.
Yeah.
Well, I could do it on the undead.
Even Celestials still there, yeah.
I've
Yeah.
already identified the Celestial. I can't do them again in 24 hours.
Ah.
I guess I'll look for one of the... Actually, am I able to detect to see if he's still in here? What is it? Zion? The
Violet?
failed apprentice?
He is not here.
Seems he's gotten away already. It's quick.
He might have went to the other laboratories that he mentioned.
All right.
Yeah, good chance.
Yeah, I'll just use that check to look for him. If he's not here, then I'll drop the check.
He's not here.
So this place is not clear or safe.
No, we'll have to close the portal behind us, and then once we're ready to reclaim it, I would suggest we go straight for the Phoenix again, and then perhaps send some other parties to deal with the undead if need be.
We'll do play-by-play with Carter. See what he's up to, where he's at, if he's coming back, all that. We'll coordinate with him. For the time being, we did our job to some extent.
Yeah, I have some selling to do now.
Guys,
Okay.
I got so much wine.
It better be some good wine. It's from Tyr's laboratory.
Actually, I should have asked. Carter already out then?
We don't know.
I'm assuming I didn't detect him.
Yeah, but that's only 2-3 miles, so.
He's left the area at least, but
Probably good enough.
Alrighty.
It's good news because, yeah, the undead are still there, which means they didn't follow him out.
Okay, guys. So as you get to that point, I have a bunch more stuff to do, but I need to prep it. So that's where I
Okay.
have to stop, unfortunately.
Woo.
You've reached
I mean,
the
yeah.
you've reached the end of this DLC. I gotta fucking get some NPCs ready, or more accurately, I need to yell at Waymaker to make them for me. Then yabbity yab. What were you gonna say?
Yep,
Luke?
yep.
Sorry.
I figured we'd give Pandora all the intelligent-looking objects.
Oh yeah. That's
Hold
fine.
on.
She can look over that stuff for you. Most notably, there's a really big event coming up because of things that have occurred. So gotta get all that ready. But anyway, good stuff, guys. Good game, Marino. Good session.
Well, would you look at that? No
I will tell you, I was super fucking happy to go over the Gaia stuff again, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lived.
Like that character has been around a long time, and I remember the last 7 years and 7 days party that spoke to her when she was on Gaia, the last Phoenix, and how they, completely unbeknownst to them, essentially doomed her to tier. And they had no idea that they were doing it.
That's rough.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is a big.
I just get
oof.
really nostalgic when I think about that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I
anyway.
think we came on top of this mission, guys.
You guys did a good job.
Yeah.
Nothing terrible happened.
No.
That's it.
Well, I
Hey.
mean, you know.
As much as Knarh tried.
Yep, nothing awful.
I like the
Opens-
tier
opens
conversation.
the vault, looks at everything else. Speaking of which, I have a map to make with Marlowe over the next.
7 barrels up.
Marlowe, that wasn't much of a conversation.
That was my ideal tier conversation. Is there crazy shit in here? Yeah. You dead? I don't know.
Right.
Look at that thing.
Look at that
Sounds like
thing.
my
Jesus.
Pick
My
that
favorite
up.
professor in college.
I was worried that you'd be mad at that, but that's what he would do.
Here looks at you. Are you important?
Like I was really hoping that Luke wouldn't get mad at me because I was like, that's what tier would do.
Yes. A 7-sided die.
Yeah, I like the "Are you important?" I'm like, I don't know. So
Depends on you.
that depends on you, I guess. It's a fucking rhetorical question.
Why you ask?
Then they kissed. Bit of a fan fiction.
God.
It finally happened.
Finally.
This.
Double
I can't
nat
wait until
one.
I summon elemental Gene into my arms.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Feed wine to the monkey.
Yes, give me a grayscaled gene.
I've been waiting for this my whole life.
he starts singing the fucking. It's my ideal tier
If I
conversation.
had you.
If I had you. All right, thanks for watching,
Perhaps a
guys.
song, Mr. Tier.
Perhaps a song will convince you.
Oh.
Wish I-
See you guys.